The couple from the Netherlands had been dating for a few years. They were both in their mid to late 20s and madly in love. So much so that they decided to spend their summer holiday in South Africa, visiting the many game reserves and national parks the country has to offer. On their first day there, they set out to explore Kruger National Park, one of the largest game reserves in all of South Africa. The park covers an area of more than 2,000 square miles and is home to a variety of wildlife, including elephants, lions, leopards, buffaloes, and rhinoceroses. As soon as they entered the park, the couple began to feel a sense of unease. It was as if the forest itself was watching them, waiting for them to make a wrong move. Despite their growing sense of dread, they pressed on, determined to get a glimpse of the elusive Big Five, the 5 most dangerous animals in Africa. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the savannah, they finally spotted a pride of lions lounging in the fading light. The couple watched in awe as the lions stretched and yawned, their massive paws resting on their muscular haunches. But as they continued to watch, they noticed something strange. The lions seemed to be staring directly at their car, their eyes fixed on the 2 humans in the vehicle. The couple sat in stunned silence as the lions approached, their every move becoming more pronounced with each step they took. Then one of the lions let out a deafening roar that echoed across the savannah, sending a shiver down their spines. And in that moment, they knew they had to escape. They slammed their foot on the accelerator and sped away from the lions, their hearts pounding in their chests. As they drove, they could hear the lions roaring in pursuit, their heavy paws pounding on the ground, kicking up dust that billowed behind the car like a dark cloud. Just when they thought they had shaken off their pursuers, they heard a loud bang on the car. They turned around to see one of the lionesses standing in front of their vehicle, its body blocking their path. The couple slammed on the brakes and turned off the engine, knowing that they were trapped. Slowly, the lioness began to approach the car, its eyes fixed on the couple inside. The man screamed for help as the lioness pressed her massive head against the car, her sharp claws digging into the metal. The woman, however, remained strangely calm, her gaze unwavering. And then, just as suddenly as it began, the attack stopped. The lioness let out a final screech and collapsed on the ground beside the car, its body twitching. The couple sat in stunned silence, unsure of what to do next. When they finally gathered themselves, they called for backup and explained their situation. To their surprise, no one came. The couple was left stranded in the middle of the savannah with a dead lioness lying beside their car. It wasn't until the next morning that another couple spotted their abandoned vehicle and called for help. When the rangers arrived, the couple was missing and the dead lioness still lying by the car. Despite an extensive search, the couple was never found, and the mystery of their disappearance remains unsolved to this day. Some say that the lions simply dragged the couple away and ate them alive. Others believe that the men were taken by something more sinister, something that lurks in the shadows of the African wilderness, waiting for unsuspecting prey. Whatever the truth may be, the story serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers of exploring the unknown and the horrors that may lie in wait for those who dare to venture into the darkest depths of the African wilderness. But here's the thing, the whole story was actually a setup for something far more sinister. Because you see, the man, let's call him Peter, had always been obsessed with the occult, with summoning beings from other dimensions through ancient rituals. He even went as far as purchasing several human-like dolls that he would use to practice his dark rituals. Now, these dolls looked so realistic that even his girlfriend, let's call her Lisa, was creeped out by them. But Peter didn't care. He saw them as mere tools to achieve his ultimate goal. And then he learned about a place in South Africa known as the Triangle of Death, a region where the veil between the physical and spiritual realms is said to be at its thinnest. It's a place where the ground is saturated with the energy of countless rituals performed by Peter's ancestors. So when Peter and Lisa arrived in South Africa, they went straight to the Triangle of Death. There, under the cover of darkness, Peter began his ritual, using the dolls as vessels to summon his dark master. But something went horribly wrong. Instead of the expected other-dimensional being, it was a creature from a realm far more sinister that answered his call. A creature that craved human flesh and used the dolls to lure its prey. By the time the creature was finished with them, there wasn't a single bone in their bodies that hadn't been gnawed clean. The only evidence of their existence now being a pile of human-like dolls scattered around a fire pit in the middle of a clearing.